Always different. Hey, Malcolm Wallace, SurfingLife and Malcolm. Turn my mic up. Adiamo, folks. Let's go for you new people. Whoop. For you new people, a little bit of Italian flavor. You'll learn why. Adiamo, Italian. Let's go together. Different means a group. We're a community. You're coming on board with a community. You know, he's not on the call. Let me look. No, I can talk about him. New man over in Perth. Used to own his own network marketing company. Anyway, uh, he was like, cut that out. I don't want to listen about, I wasn't talking about the business, nothing. I said, look, I just click on the link of the product. I'm worried about your health. And he did. And he called me right back. I saw him come in. You know, we had a discussion 10, 15 minutes. And he was like, wow, that's really something. It's just a shopping experience. There's none of that bull, you know what? There's none of that network marketing hype. There's nothing. I went, yeah, we're a completely different company. I'm convinced it's not the will of God for his people to grow old, but the way the world grows old, not at all. Well, I don't think we were created like that. But the trouble is, this is about anti-aging. It's about longevity. You might be younger, but you got to offset it. Kick the can down the road. Don't let it catch up to you. It does catch up to you. We don't want that to happen when it does catch up to you. If you've ever been in great health and enjoying yourself, you work hard, you save your money, you guys in Australia, your superannuation, all that, but then your health fails. Well, that's not right. So I don't mean that there won't be any change produced by advancing age. I don't mean that. But that aging, it doesn't need to be failure. It doesn't need to be misery. It doesn't need to be sickness. It's fun. That's how it should be. That's what this company's about. It's about longevity. It's about fun. It's about changing your life, fixing what's wrong with you. Health-wise, think about what you want to change, what you'd like to avoid, what you got, what's not good, how about, and concentrate on it. And you'll know, and you know what you want to do? Keep a record. Because as you start to take this product, you're going to start to feel fabulous, like this. Ancient history meets modern science. Joe Morton, one of the owners, younger brother, younger 55, still a world-class Ironman athlete. This actually came about. Joe's mother was born in Italy, Treviso, Italy, one of the blue zones of the world. There's a handful in Italy, a couple in Greece. What's a blue zone for you brand new people? It's where people in that area, not a little village, and that area live 100 years or more, and they're vibrantly healthy. They're not decrepit. They're not in old age homes. They have a great life on your website, in your back office, in the stuff you see on the YouTube channels and Facebook groups and everything, the Oliabo official ones and our own personal ones. There's many, many, many clips of this Morton family in their family home in Treviso and all the old age people and everybody having fun. Joe and Gordon's mother, Gabriella, moved from Treviso, Italy, to Canada, northern Canada, immigrated, and she moved there, married a man, a Canadian, started raising a family. She was a chemist, a pharmacist, opened a pharmacy, and opened a health store, Gabriella's Health Store. And she made the boys drink this brilliant, bright, neon green drink every morning. They hated it. It was high phenolic extra virgin olive oil. What's high phenolic extra virgin olive oil? Olive oil that's picked 3 months before the olive is ripe. That's the key to what we're going to talk about. We're not an olive oil company. We're an olive tree-derived products. But Joe also runs a successful business. He owns Ultra Running, a worldwide race running shoe company. But he took Zango. Some of you might know that company. They did $1 billion a year, 50 million bottles for 15 years. Joe is a co-owner with his brother. I want you to tell me why you decided to get back in this and what made you choose the olive.
I had some ideas on some potential ingredients that floating around in my brain. And Gord's like, hold that thought, little brother. Come and talk to me. I have this idea. When he started to tell me this about the first press and that experience of the first press, I realized, whoa, there's more to olives. And the vast majority of people don't know the power of olives olive oil, olive leaf, the extracts that come from them. Powerful. There's a reason why this is the greatest health story, the oldest and greatest health story that's never been told.
That's it in a nutshell. The oldest and greatest health story never been. This is Gordon.
Your body keeps score, even if you're not paying attention. Stress, quality of sleep, quality of food, they all leave signals. The Oliabo effect is about sending better signals.
Another mate of mine up in New Jersey, actually Ashley Brown, our Vice President of Marketing and our certified organic health formulator. She interviewed Joseph for us. He's in New Jersey. And this, we see this happen with people. You notice this in Australia, right? We get told it's our liver spots, but Ashley explained that as you break down, because of inflammation, your cells start to over communicate. That's what creates this mess on your skin, on your lower legs. Now, this was not overnight. This was 3 weeks of taking Prima and then 4 to 5 days of using Flex at the same time. But incredible difference. Have a look at that. It works. This is what it's about. Lifestyle, looking younger, feeling younger. We have a branding expert for an owner that's in Gordon Morton, back in the 50s and 60s. Life was great if you're old enough. If you're not, it really was. But you can see it's a little bit modern here. And we want to turn that around, enjoy our lives, and have fun. Here's my gal in Singapore, Julia. Let me see. Julia Chung. Now, she's like, wow, she's so tough. I want to know all the science, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do all that. So this is a shot on a doctor's desk. There was 2 or 3 of the women. They did all these studies, but she went to a doctor. I don't know what this machine is, a U-Bio MacBar, but it measures your vascular age index. So it's really what it does is it's measuring on your endothelial cells. Your vascular is in your arteries. She's 57. There's her name, Julia. She obviously put the info in. Now, this is here on the first 2. These are not each day. She's 14 years older than she is. So 57, the doctor's saying, you got to start looking after yourself because you're, it's as if you're 71 years of age. She's like, what? Now she's like 73 years of age. She's very upset about all of that. So I talked to her and I said, you better get the product. Didn't talk to her about building a business, coming stinking. She was the leader in Rain, another great big company in Asia. Just look, this product's great. You need to get on it. I know her well. I've stayed at her house back when her husband was alive. She's widowed now. I know her well. She really worries about her heart and the vascular. She struggles with it. Then she got the product. 5 days later, this is the next one here. Now it's showing she's 1 year older than what she is. So she dropped 15 years in vascular age index. Then she's down to -2. So now it's saying she's only 55 years, even though she's 57. Then it's saying that she is what? What's that? 47, 43, 43 years, 42 years. Then she's getting lower, down to 39, into her mid-30s, and she's ecstatic. You know what's happened? She got a great business going now. She's a Venti shooting for Premio this month. How did these people and everybody else that you'll introduce to this change it? With our product, our core product, Prima. Right here. I'm going to explain a little bit about it in a minute. But that's the turnaround. That's our core product. Everything else, they're not add-ons, but this is what we want you to take every day. I take it twice a day. What's in it? There are 30. Let me get one out. There are 30 pillow packs. Each one's a daily dose. I do it twice a day. I take one in the morning after I've had my coffee, and then I take another one tonight, right before I hop in bed. I take a Prima. Now, what's in it? 2 large capsules full of oleocanthal. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. And other polyphenols infused with rosemary. There's a smaller capsule. That's a second product. That's Olivectum. That's a proprietary blend. That's full of olive leaf extract and olive fruit extract. And then Rosa, that's a proprietary blend of grapeseed extract, a high antioxidant. These 2 are very high antioxidant, and grapeseed comes out, red wine, pycnogenol, and lycopene. Lycopene's a carotenoid out of a tomato. It opens up the pathway This is a little bit, another one of our marketing tips for you, why to take this product and how we came about it.
Oliabo doesn't add artificial fixes. We protect what nature already perfected. From harvest to final product, everything is designed with intention. Food was never meant to be this complicated. Health is supposed to be simple. For thousands of years, the longest living people on Earth didn't count macros or chase trends. They ate real food. They honored the olive tree. And they used olive oil not just as food, but as medicine. Modern processing stripped that power away. Oliabo exists to restore it. This isn't a supplement. It's a return to what actually works.
Catch that? Not a supplement, nature. So here's a little bit of the science. Oleocanthal, nature's best anti-inflammatory. Everything that goes wrong with us, heart disease, studies have shown taking a shot of good extra virgin olive oil. I'm not going to go down the path of you can't find it. The guy I talked to today, for a minute I mentioned it, he went, man, I just looked at, I'm tired. I didn't even explain. He went, I'm tired of trying to find it. It's garbage what you find in the store. It's all refined. It's full of all sorts of other stuff. You see, the public and now what's happening out there are doing their job for us. So oleocanthal comes from high phenolic extra virgin olive oil. The olives are picked 3 months early and not right. It doesn't taste good. It's very bitter. It has a really hard pepper hit to the back of your throat, but it's full of oleocanthal, nature's best anti-inflammatory. Heart disease, that's inflammation. Diabetics, small intestine, gut-brain health connection, leaky gut syndrome, arthritis, cardiovascular, metabolic, all of it comes from one thing, inflammation. That's the key to your health failing. We want to undo that key, lock it away, don't let it come to the forefront. Oleocanthal, nature's best anti-inflammatory. And it just happens to help with brain function, reduces the accumulation of beta amyloid. That's Alzheimer's, cardiovascular health. Now on the right is aleuropine. Aleuropine doesn't come from the oil. Aleuropine is extracted from the leaf of the tree. And why is that important? Well, these trees, they are the trees that we use in the olive groves. They're under contract to us in Italy, in those blue zones. The trees are 400, 500, 600 years old, 1,000, 1,500. It's a clip of Joe standing next to a tree with one of the owners, and he's like to Joe and his wife, you know, the tree you're leaning against in my grove here, that's over 2,000 years old. If a tree can keep producing fruit for 2,000 years, it's got some incredible longevity properties, anti-aging properties. It developed itself. If you could extract those properties and ingest them, like we offer, you could get that anti-aging, you could get that longevity. Aleuropine's one of them. That comes from the leaf. We're the only company I know that's doing that in a very good fashion to get it in through your cell barrier. Verbascicide. Verbascicide doesn't come from the oil. Verbascicide comes from the pulp of the fruit. When the pulp of the fruit is cold pressed, 2 to 3 hours to 5 hours from picking, then you're able to extract the verbascicide. Brain health, microbial, that's your small gut. Metabolic, that's your energy. Vascular, that's your endothelial cells. High blood pressure. Diabetics, inflammatory, and skin health. We get that. Now here, for you brand new people on the call, Greg, you've got, I think you have a new person on the call. Hello there. I see 1, 2, 3 new gals here. Get your camera out or get your phone, you know, camera, I'm old school. Go take a snapshot of this screen. Oleocanthal. I'm not going to go through it. Aleuropine. These are the phytonutrients, the powerful polyphenols that are in our products. Squalane. Our skin on our face produces squalene, very strong lipid oil, but as we get older, it stops producing. That means the collagen is what bonds the cells, keeps that nice facelift, that tight skin, keeps you looking young. It stops working when we get older. Well, squalane, see up there, stable hydrogenated form of squalene. That's what our body produces. Squalane's only found in what we extract out of the olive tree. Great for your skin. Hydroxytyrosol, really important compound found in the olive tree. DNA, protein protection, oxidative damage, stops it. Most things that you hear about antioxidants, that's because of oxidational stress. small intestine, all things that go wrong. Antioxidant, reverse that. Neuroprotective, reduces neurodegenerative diseases. That's important. Inflammatory, immune, all of this. The Vascicide, remember I told you, from Nepal. Go look these up. Write them down. Go check them out. Whatever. Google, ChatGTP, DeepSeek, Kronk, whatever you use. Go look them up. When you see the pages and pages, just go put high phenolic extra virgin olive oil in pubmed.org. PubMed, that's a public medicational site that all doctors worldwide use. It's like their doctor book to look up something and figure it out. Go look up, just put extra virgin olive oil in. You'll find there's 2,853 studies on it. That'll be a good health for you. But then we're extracting these polyphenols and phytonutrients. We do it and give it to you in a blend, Olivectum. Remember I showed you those one capsule? Proprietary blend, trademark. We're the only ones that have got it. Here we go. Marilyn can come on in. Verbascicide and Allurapine. And we put it in this product, Inconvenience, 30 pillow packs for you in a great package tin, which actually is less than those Mylar bags. Some people have said, Mal, wouldn't it be cheaper without the tin? I got to spill the beans. The tins are manufactured in China. We get them for peanuts, ship them to the US. So you're getting great high phenolic extra virgin olive oil, oleocanthal, real high dose of it, other polyphenols infused with rosemary, Olivectum, the trademark blend, and the Rosa blend. Why do we add these three together? Because when you take them at the same time, take all 4 capsules together, there's a pathway and frequency opened in your body, and you get an incredible effect. And that's what creates those testimonies. And if you go to my YouTube channel, Malcolm Surfing Life, or I Am Global Malcolm, or it's under a bunch of different names, there's a whole new playlist I put on there of testimonials and doctors' scientific studies. Have a look at them. There's probably 28, 30 clips. Now, from that product that we just have, we have this product up here in the camera, Flex. It's got the same properties as what we have in Prima, but it's got extra doses of squalane. Sorry, yesterday I was losing my voice today. I've been working nonstop, helping everybody in their teams and doing own personal recruiting. But mangosteen pericarp. Now that's from, here's a mangosteen right there, that fruit. Grows here, right where I live. You get bags of it on the side of the road. It's incredible. My kids love it. I love it. I got introduced to it living in Thailand. That was the core product of their last big run for 15 years. Zango, mangosteen. Now, it's added to this. Mangosteen pericarp. It has great quality to it. One of the qualities it has, when you use this and you spray it, you give it a pump. There are 50 pumps in that, by the way. Looks very oily, but the minute you start to rub it in, if you've used it, you notice it goes away because the mangosteen pericarp changes that. Now, what is this for? When you've got a nagging injury, you got neck pain, back pain, your sore knees, your hands ache, you've got something, just anything that's bothering you physically, muscle tension, nerve damage, whatever it is, put this on. 15, 20 minutes, got relief. That's the key. Was not a product we planned to have, came about by mistake. They went, that's incredible, the relief that Ashley got. So we brought it to market. They formulated it. I'm not going to play that, but that's Ashley. She's the certified organic skin formulator that had her own company for, still has, I suppose, 10, 12 years. Worked with Gordon for 18 years. And she's the one that came up and put Flex together. And she came up with this. Olive oil is the key to having a beautiful anti-aged face. For you gals that are young, look, I'm going to give you a hint. See this gal back here? Everyone thought, like I did back in May on a member call to Utah. And I was like, Gordon, why'd you let your daughter 18 get married so young? And they're laughing at me. And I went, well, Brown, isn't that Ashley Morton? They laughed again. And then I went, I don't understand. You just introduced her as vice president. Like, what the heck did you do? 18? I was kind of rude to her, but this was me checking the company out before I'd introduce it to the world. Like, why would you what's an 18 to 21-year-old bring to the table to be vice president? They're laughing again at me. I'm like, stop laughing. They're mates of mine, but stop laughing, you guys. I'm serious. I'm really doing my due diligence. And after a little bit, and I said, tell me what you did. And she told me about 10-year run with her own facial product based on oleocanthal. anti-inflammation, key to beauty with your skin, and squalane, collagen production in your own skin. And I was like, what? You started when you were 8? How'd you get a 10-year run? Come on, stop pulling the wool over my eyes. And then they said, tell her your real age. I said, move up first. She came up to the camera from the end of the boardroom, and then she told me her age. And the minute she told me, this was last year, she was 40, I had this one thought, I'm all in. That's a testimony right there. If you can look like that at 40, I'm all in. So she developed this product for us. And we have hope, guys and gals. We have hope to look younger. Because here's a 41-year-old with an iPhone picture, not some movie, a whole bunch of studios. She just took it one morning, about 6 Wednesdays ago now, 11 o'clock. We had a Zoom coming up, and I went, yeah, we haven't got a picture of you with Treviso yet. And she went, one sec, sat on the window where the sun was and took a picture. Treviso anti-aging serum. Just share your clips of her. The formula, some women say, I'm not putting anything on my face to know what's in it. Well, first thing, 93% of all the molecular damage that ages skin cells is neutralized. That's like stopped by the olive. Didn't say olive oil, by the olive. It's 100% plant-based, 80% olive-derived. It's natural. It goes beyond the surface. Remember I talked about collagen? That delivers actives to the DEJ, the dermal epidermal junction. That's the part that creates collagen in your body, and it gets lost as we get older. This brings it back, and the key to getting it back is big, massive doses of squalane, and that's what this product is. See the ingredients? It's in order of what the ingredients, what you put on the thing. The first one's the greatest number of ingredients. Squalane, olive-derived squalane, olive leaf extract, extra virgin oil, jojoba seed, mangosteen seed oil. Remember mangosteen, pericarp, rosehip, bakuchiol, and sea buckthorn seed oil. And I'm going to let her explain.
At the heart of the formula is squalane, a lightweight olive-derived lipid known to support hydration and softness. It helps skin to feel smooth, balanced, and beautifully moisturized. The olive fruit oil provides nourishing lipids derived from olives. This ingredient helps support the skin's natural balance and skin conditioning. Olive leaf extract contributes naturally occurring polyphenols. These compounds are well known for their antioxidant capabilities. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived retinol alternative, widely of fine lines and skin texture. It helps skin appear smoother and more refined. Visolux also features a precision rollerball applicator. This allows the serum to glide effortlessly across the skin for a smooth, controlled application. Once applied, massage gently in an upward motion into your skin. This turns your skincare routine into a simple, relaxing, daily ritual. With consistent use, many people notice skin that looks smoother, softer, and more refined. Fine lines may appear softer and less noticeable. You may also see a complexion that looks brighter and more radiant. Skin tone can appear more even and beautifully balanced. Most importantly, skin feels nourished, healthy, and comfortable. Using Visolux couldn't be easier. Step 1. Cleanse. Simply cleanse the face and gently lux across the face, focusing on areas where skin may show fine lines, dullness, or uneven skin tone. Massage gently in an upward motion until the serum blends into the skin. In just moments, your skin looks smooth, radiant, and beautifully hydrated. Visolux was created to simplify skincare without sacrificing performance.
Really great product offering. Great all-round body health that has phenomenal testimonies. Then for instant relief for what's going wrong, you flex. And then our Visolux for beauty. Why beauty? Because cosmetics, right? It's the biggest part of any department store because it's the biggest money maker for them. And if you're going into business, if you just want to look younger, great product. If you're going in business, you better have it. There's a couple companies that are running the world that had just an anti-aging serum and they crushed it. So we have that. I'm not going to play our little olive clip, but we have great clips. But here's why you would consider this. One, our products are great. So if you're here for the products, become a customer, order your products, just a shopping experience, and start turning your health around, start anti-aging, start getting better. I'm not going to make a medical claim, but if you're here to think about how to pay your bills, how to get out of debt, I'm going to say you're going to make any 10 grand, 50 grand, that depends on how hard you're going to go to work, right? It's not a free ride, but you can offer the product. You can get to the point that you're covering the cost of your products. You could get to the point you make more than the minimum payment on your credit card. You could get to the point you start to cover your telephone bill or your internet bill or your electricity bill or whatever it is. You guys are coming, what are you guys going into winter? So everybody down there, Sydney and Melbourne, I don't know what you heat your homes with, radiators and natural gas, right? You cover those bills. How about the gasoline diesel bill these days? Well, you need to have a good company and a core ownership, and that's the key. These boys have done it. Go look up on your website, read their bios, read the bios of everybody else, the team that they assembled. They're a who's who of business of this world. Our great products that I've highlighted for you. That's the second key. Then the third key is once you're on board, you're going to have something that makes it easy for you to win. So you say, look, Mel, I want to get going. I've listened to enough. If you're new on the call here, like Mr. R there and our other gals here, see 1, 2, 3 more, go to oliabo.com / and the username of the person that brought you to the call. Oliabo.com / username of the person that brought you to the call. The site comes up. You'll see shop. See, shop now. You say Andiamo, let's go in Italian. And you click it and it opens up the shopping site. That's like my guy I just bought on late this afternoon, 3 o'clock. He was like, gee, I could not believe it. It's just like a shopping site. There's no network marketing nonsense. I went, no, we're a regular company. And it's going to change, you guys. Wait till you see what happens come this May after May 4th. So you say, Mel was talking about Prima. I want that oleocanthal lurapine. I want the verbascicide, hydroxytyrosol. I want the squalene. Good. Click the plus sign, get yourself a tin of Oliabo. If you're married, got a spouse, whatever, got grown-up kids, get more than one. I'm telling you, use a subscription. You get a significant savings. There's $12 US. That's 12%. That's a big saving right there. Get yourself some flex for when you have trouble. Order as many as you want. The Visa Lux, one order gets you 4 small bottles. Why 4 small bottles? Because of the integrity, the potency. They want to keep it to where it is very potent and works great. Once you open it, it's been open to the atmosphere. I'm not saying it goes off. I'm just saying they like to keep it sealed. So you get 4 small bottles instead of 1 bottle delay on your counter all month long. You can get this in a bundle, which is a great thing, I think. That's another thing, the second person I helped today. They were like, wow, there was no bundles you had to buy. Like there's no having to spend $500, one choice, $500. Oh, the next choice was $800. The next choice was $1,100. You can buy a single product here. This one will save you $38, $40 US. Add 2 of these, 2 of those, and 2 of those. And then look at this price, $335. Great savings. You want just Visa, just the Flex and the Prima in this bundle. This is what my subscription is, by the way. And my monthly subscription is this one here. You get that second Flex virtually for free. Olive oils, these trial packs. Therefore, if you are in business, you want to let people trial it. It's not, okay, someone got this kind of mixed up today. There are 7 pillow packs in each bag. So you could give someone a bag. I believe you should have someone buy it. That's what I believe. But you give someone a bag and say, try it for a week, right? If whatever you like. But we offer it. So there you go. You got that. And you fill in your info. You click checkout, but it brings up a form. Fill in your name, how you're going to get it shipped to you, where you are. And you notice something. Now, this is where one of my people today, they stopped and went, what? Something's wrong here. Well, like, where have I got to pay a fee? I went, there isn't one. They didn't believe me. There isn't a fee. Well, what about web hosting? There isn't one. They go, Mel, you're teasing me. I'm not. There's no web hosting. There's no starter kit, no enrollment. There's nothing. It's free membership. He clicked checkout and he was like, wow, yeah, it's just a shopping experience. I went, told you. Then he asked me, what's this, become a rep? And I said, well, as a customer, you get your product on subscription, which he did at a discount rate. But if you become a rep, you can get paid. So he clicked become a rep and went, here's where I get you. He really thought he was going to pay a fee. And he clicked it. I was like, go ahead. That's what happened. And he still couldn't believe it. Really? There isn't any? I went, no, there's not. Now you got a full website with a full back office, all your resources, reports, instant reporting. People come on board instantly. So you can go to your thing, have a look at whatever you got, share it with everybody. But you notice there's a wallet. You say, what's that? And that's because we pay you. We pay you to share this. Premio Pay, super instant, simple. I'll go through it real quick. Yeah, the best way I've learned to pay plan, just put my head down, tail up, go to work, and the end of every week, there's a pay comes in, and then you can look at it. It's in your back office. Go to wallet, click on commission, it'll open it. Then click on the commission thing, it'll open it again and tell you exactly where everything comes from, and you learn it. And you'll notice if you share it with someone, we pay out 25%. So $110, 110 points for qualifying income to hit your titles, 100 points payable. So what happens there? 25% of 100 points, 25 bucks paid to you. They share it to somebody, you're paid 10%, $10. So you share it with someone, $25. They share it with someone, they get 25, you get 10. Most people are doing more than 100 points, 200 points, you get 2 levels. That'd be $50 and it'd be $20. Now, I'm not sure if, yeah, there you go. For the rest of the month, up until, there we go, someone coming in, up until lunchtime Friday for you is cut off. Lunchtime Friday, midnight, New York is cut off for the end of the month. We've had a bonus all this month, 50% bonus. So instead of $25, you're going to get a 50%, $37.50. Instead of 50, you're going to get 75. And all the other income of all your personally enrolled, what will happen there is you're going to get paid a 25% matching bonus on all your personally enrolled people, whatever they earn their sprint income for this month. That's paid out at the end of the month. Now you're into the monthly baseline. This is the income that's solid, comes every single month. That sprint is every week. That's the thermometer for your business. Do not miss it. There's another one came through this morning. Since the day I started, every week, the sprint income. That's the thermometer of your business. That's how you gauge your business. As long as you've got sprint, that's you and you're personally enrolled, enrolling people, bringing them in, your baseline is always going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's how all the levels fill up. Level 1, how do you get paid? 5%. What's 5%? $5 on a single product, $10 on 2 products, $15 on 3 products. Let's just talk about one, $5. How do you get paid? Join. You don't even have to own product and you're paid. That's unusual. No company's done that. That's another thing. I sent him, I don't want to look at any of your clips, Mel. I don't want nothing. Just send me the PDF. I was like, I went, all right. He calls me right back. I don't get it. You don't have to buy product and you get paid? Yeah. He's like, what are these guys? Why are they making it so easy? That's what this is about. It's easy. How do you get 2 levels? That's you and all your people they introduce. That's another $5 on every single person. How do you get that? Buy product. 1 product, 100 points. How do you get to 3 levels? Enroll 3 people that have 1 product each, and the total volume of your team is 1,000 points. 1,000, Mal, come on. I can't do 100 push-ups. What are you talking about? 1,000 what? That's 10 orders. See 100 points an order? It's 10 orders. I keep telling Gordon and Curtis and Joe, this is too easy for people. Quinto, next level. Here you are. Now you're down 5 levels. So now you're in a couple hundred people in your team. Do the math. Very simple. Figure that out. That's 50 orders in your team. You got 3 people personally enrolled. This whole business is invite 3 to teach 3 to build 3. Invite 3 to teach 3 to build 3. You're right. Wow, my team's growing up in a couple hundred people. I'd like to get down further. This is where you get into a few thousand people in your team. I'd love to have that. Still notice something here? It's still $5. It doesn't get less. And you want to get past your 3rd level because check that out. Double the income. That is really something for you. And that is very good when you have lots of influencers, affiliate marketers. They're going to be in your business. All their sales going to end up here. You're going to get paid double the money. So how do you get to here? Where where you're at good money, really good money, 4 figures plus US per month. Got to have millions, but no, 200 orders. Told you it's just too easy. 3 teams, still 3 teams, minimum of 3 teams, 50 orders a team, and you need to have 1 extra person enrolled. So that's 4 people personally enrolled. Could be a customer. Now to get to Premio, top of the pay plan, this is where you got go home money. This is where you can start to think about, wow, now I've more than supplemented my old age pension. Now I've more than supplemented. Now, maybe I could start knocking out my mortgage payments. I could get rid of my car loan. That's what you're doing. You're just looking to pay off all these debts you got one at a time. They're your goals. If you do the math here in 8 levels, that's it. That could be a lot of people. Well, to get there, you only need 500 orders. See that? 500 orders, 3 legs. And our business, it doesn't matter. It's 8 levels. In any other company, let's say you got a big superstar that comes in at level 6 and he goes and crushes this thing real deep. Guess what? All their sales in those teams, past your 8 levels, you still qualify. All those points. You can get paid on, you can qualify on points on level 10, 20, 70, 80. They all qualify. And because we have dynamic compression, all the sales below 8 levels, if there's people that haven't qualified in between, there's no breakage. It all keeps moving up. Everything moves up like this picture shows here. You can get paid to unlimited levels deep in this business. And one last thing, we have something nobody's ever had. It's called sideways compression. That means, remember the 3 legs? That means your 2 legs, you got to look after yourself. And the 3rd leg, let's say it was short on volume, whether it was a big volume or a smaller volume. The company will look to all your customers. I have 31 customers at the moment. The company will look to all the people in the 60 days in your holding tank that you may not have moved. And the company will look at the other legs. You might have, you don't have to have only 3. You can build as many as you want. I have a lot more than 3. And it will take all that volume, but not the people. It will just take the volume, those sales, and stack it underneath the leg that's short to qualify for that month. Now, every other company you've been in, what happens when that happens? Too bad, sorry, so sad. You didn't qualify, you get a lesser check. Not here. They want everyone to win. Why do they want you to win? Because at Premio, you get 5% global bonus pool. All I'm going to say about that is just do the math. 5%, that's $5 on every product, $5 of every team in the world, regardless of your team, anyone else, all the other guys that are over there in the US, Canada building, people in Singapore, now South Africa that are building, people in Sweden. We just opened up Sweden, people in England, Wales, Scotland, people in Germany, all those people around the world, Mexico that are building. Every one of their sales goes in a pool. And every 90 days, all the Premios, and you just saw how easy that is. Everyone you just call can be a Premio. It just depends on you. There's a 5% global bonus pool, and it's done on a pro rata basis. It's in your back office, so it's split up evenly. Nobody, Ray being the master distributor does not necessarily get the biggest share. Just I'm saying that. Go look how it's paid out. And guess what? That's go to the beach money. That's money where you go, wow, let's go to Bali for a weekend or week's holiday. Let's go to the Bahamas. Let's go stay in Atlantis Resort. Let's go fly business class instead of coach all the time. Let's stay in the villa. Don't stay in a hotel room. Let's stay in the villa on the beach.
Why timing matters. In business, timing matters more than almost anything. Oliabo is at that rare moment where the infrastructure is built, but the marketplace hasn't fully discovered it yet. That is when real wealth is created, not after momentum, but before it. The people who recognize timing early are often those who change their financial futures forever.
That is key. Timing is important. So I'm going to stop sharing here because you're at the right time. This company's right on that initial curve. We're 160 odd days old. Glad you caught it, Nigel. I went and put this shirt on for you. I know you like my red shirt. We're 160 odd days old. We're right. We're not even, we haven't even started to build the foundation to put the steel in before you pour the concrete in the underground part where you excavated before you even get to ground level to start building the building. And down the road, you'll look back And you're the people that are a part of this. And you'll be having a lifestyle that you deserve because you took initiative. So now's the time to be out there sharing it with people, because we're just starting to pick up steam. And you know what's going to start to happen? Hey, Marilyn, good to see you on the call. You'll call someone and they'll go, oh, yeah, right? There's someone that called me last night, overseas person. And I went, oh, you haven't been on the Zooms or what? No, Mel, they're so excited. And I went, just go check the Zoom. And they called me back. They were calling me to get into Oliabo. Don't let that happen to you. I used to say, don't dilly-dally, don't dawdle, because the person you call might be calling you, because that's going to start to happen here in the next couple months. You have a chance to change your life, change it with our product, and then you can change it utilizing the easiest, fairest, and simplest, and I think one of the most lucrative pay plans that we've had